Hi Gemini, welcome to Tarot Readings by Roxby. I am here to do your monthly general and love reading for March 2017. My new subscribers, welcome. And thank you guys so very much for taking the time to subscribe to the channel. I do say it all the time. I absolutely love doing this for you guys. So if the reading doesn't resonate with you, you could absolutely look at your moon, your rising sign. Also, there's no gender. No, it's whoever it is for you. Private readings, that stuff matters, but not in the generals. Gemini, 2017, March. I really have already prayed over your cards. Yeah, they feel good. So if I didn't mention, I am using the Wild Unknown for you guys. I have been switching it up for every sign, using a different deck. This one could be a little confusing. Like in this deck, it's called Mother of Cups. But it is the Queen of Cups. We're going to do the Celtic Cross spread like always, and then we're going to pull some love cards and an overall energy card. But I'm going to get all the cards out, and I'll show you them though. I don't use these cards that often. They're sticking. Okay, the overall energy is, wow, the Two of Cups. Okay. Just looking at this, this is a very straight up specific reading. Maybe something else will come to me as we're going along, but this is pretty cut and dry, straight up, very specific. Just at a glance here. Okay. So, the Two of Cups. It is relationships. It's family. It could be business partnerships. You know, it is, spending time with that significant other. You know, you could be, definitely moving toward a relationship with the Chariot card there. Now, we start out with the Queen of Cups, okay? It is called Mother of Cups, but I will refer and explain it to you the way that the Queen of Cups would be explained. She, again, no gender, Those of you that would like a private reading with me, all of my contact info will be below the video. It's always below the videos. And what I offer and the pricing and everything you could find in the About section. And as of right now, within the week, I could have it up for you. So, okay. So the Queen of Cups, water sign, could be important this month. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is a very intuitive You know, it could be you being very, taking on the energy, you being very intuitive this month, Gemini. You know, focused on matters of the heart. You could have received some news that you know that you were waiting on with the Page of Cups here. It is the Daughter of Cups in this deck. It is a very different type of deck. Let me know what you guys think of it. You guys are the only sign I'm using it on. It's the Wild Unknown. Let me know what you think of it. So, the Page of Cups, you know, you could definitely be waiting on communication. You know, something very positive. You know, with the Page, for some of you, you know, you could be waiting on news. You know, expecting or waiting on communication. You know, maybe from this water sign. You know, you could wait. You could be really waiting to have the communication seems awesome, but you could be waiting. You could have been waiting, you know, forever. For this water sign person. All right, in the foundation, we have the Seven of Cups. You know, this is that where I feel, you know, there could have been some confusion around a situation. You know, very kind of fantasy, illusional, dreamy-like, illusional. Very illusional. Okay? Illusionary. Just dreaming, you know, fantasizing about a water sign person. You know, it could reference, you know, many options, you know, many things up in the air, many offers being on the table. You know, you could be having a lot of options, trying to choose. You know, because in the recent past, we definitely, you know, we do have the Hierophant here. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get these monthlies out, and I have been doing one reading after the next. Not really. I did take like a 20-minute break between you and the last sign, but you know, with the Hierophant here, Taurus, it is you guys. No, it isn't. It's a sign of Taurus. Did I just call you guys Taurus? Did I just do Taurus last? I think I did. Maybe that. Yep, I did. Okay, that's why. Listen, I'm going to show you guys something funny. That's why I keep this. Could you say this? I used to keep it down here. You used to be able to see it, but now I keep it over here because this table's huge, and I could, because you know, I get to talking, and I mentioned one sign, and I just keep talking with that sign, and it's happened before. So I don't let that happen anymore. Okay, so the Hierophant. You know, it could be what do I want to say? Let me just think about this a second. You could have been committed to someone in the past, okay? But this is a card of commitment, marriage, okay? And then you got a lot of options. You know, committed, maybe you know, maybe you got married, you know, a commitment, you know, that you made. Could be a relationship, a more, you know, traditional relationship. You know, with the Hierophant card also represents faith. You know, you having faith. You know, having the faith to move on. Um, or, waiting on that communication, something that you've been waiting on. This could also have to do with, the government. It could be, something legal as well. It could represent, large company that you work for. Um, Even very important documents, legal paperwork that you're waiting on. News in regards to form a new relationship. The company that you work for. It's like, you had faith in the past, and now you could just be like, definitely maybe, lacking financially, absolutely, with the Five of Pentacles. But don't forget, with the Five of Pentacles in a lot of decks, they are outside in front of a church. Which brings me to I've realized that, that the Five of Pentacles is a card of faith. Just like the Hierophant. And I think with the Five of Pentacles here, you're starting to drift. You're starting to fall into negativity, losing faith, lacking emotionally. It doesn't need to be, feeling a lack financially, like I just said. It's just, if you're necessarily not lacking financially, then I feel you're definitely losing faith. Five is a challenging number, but it's also opportunities too. The situation for you guys, for some of you, it's definitely career. For others, it could be related to a relationship. For some, it's a committed relationship, a marriage. This is definitely something lacking. I mean, just try to stay positive and keep the faith. With the Four of Pentacles, for some of you, you could be holding on, waiting on, holding on to something, someone. It's pointless. It could be something financial. It could be assets, money matters, a home. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of, things that you planted in the past, okay? This is moving into the future. Things that you planted in the past are now... Well, that's the next card. I'm jumping right to the Seven of Pentacles. So sorry. The Four of Pentacles, you're holding on, but the Seven of Pentacles is definitely a waiting card as well. For others of you with the Four of Pentacles, within the second, third week, it definitely could be you guys, absolutely, with the 5, the 4, saving your money, being conservative, building on that security, that you currently maybe don't have. I don't feel you're lacking financially. but it's a general rating. I just don't think it's a lack financially. I do think, really honestly, with the Hierophant here, you know, the, because listen, you know, all of the major Arcana cards on my 22 and a 78 tarot deck are highly spiritual cards. It's the universe, it's speaking to you strongly, trying to tell you something, promote something, make you aware of something within your life. There's a lot to the Hierophant card. It takes a long time to go through the Hierophant card to explain it in its entirety. But it's that type of card where you almost have to, especially in this situation. And I just don't feel, when I look at these two cards, because the Hierophant card is a card of faith. It's spiritual. It's marriage. It's on a spiritual level. And with the Five of Pentacles, most of the time they are standing outside in front of a church. Right? You're lacking faith. You are. You're lacking faith. That's how I'm saying it. So I'm feeling it. And it just screams that loudly to me in this deck. It really does. It is a very straight. It is a very distinctive message. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. It is a card of waiting, like I said. You know, it's seeds that you planted in the past that now you're waiting for that harvest to come in. You've worked hard. It's going to pay off for you in the end. But you see yourself as waiting. You know, this is you waiting. You could be waiting on a job, a promotion, you know, within the company that you work for with the Hierophant card here, still waiting. Waiting a long time. You know, it could be, that's why we have this energy here. You know, you've planted, you've worked hard, you've put in a lot of effort. Now you just have to wait. The Five of Swords. You know, this could be really like anguish. Anguish. It is an aggressive energy. You know, so this could be you, you know, doing what you have to do to reach that goal. You know, it could be with the Seven of Pentacles. You know, you're sick of waiting. And I think that, you know, you're going to take a stand. Take a more aggressive approach. This could be you giving someone an ultimatum, putting your foot down. You know, you're dealing with some challenges, and all you really want to do is have peace, and your patience is really this thin. The Nine of Cups, again, your hopes and fears. You're hoping to be happy. You want to be happy. The Nine of Cups is that wish fulfillment, abundance. You know, that's something that you know, there's the Seven of Pentacles here. There's definitely something that you're waiting on. There's definitely something that you really, really, really want badly. And it's something that you're wishing for. And you are standing your ground, putting your foot down. You know, someone could absolutely, you know, be, you know, mistreating you unfairly, absolutely. You know, someone who is maybe, you know, playing games with you. With the Four of Pentacles, you know, you could be holding on way too strongly. And always, again, in my readings, if it is not you, it is the other person. I should have said that before. But I am trying to be more general. Okay? I am. I'm trying to cover everybody's sun, moon, and rising. I really am trying to do that. Okay? But this one's pretty straight up. I mean, you're holding on way too strongly to this person, and I do feel strongly that, you know, the Five of Swords for me, in your environment, people around you, is usually my asshole card, part of my expression. Please do yourself a favor and let this asshole go. Please. Please. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Especially if they're mistreating you. Screw that. You know, the Knight of Swords. Again, I'm going to say this one more time. I'm trying to find a roundabout situation here, and there is none. This person's got to go. Queen of Pentacles is underneath this. You need to feel more grounded, stable, secure, safe. I feel like this is... what's under that? Just out of curiosity. The Ace of Swords. Look at this. So, you know what? There's a reason I did this. There's always a reason for something. This person's a snake. This person is a snake in the grass. And all this person does, and this has been going on forever. Again, we have the infinity symbol. But I was going to say, like, slimy before. But I said asshole instead. Really, you need to let this person go. I'm serious. The Knight of Swords, I do feel like you're leaving troubled times with the Knight of Swords. You know, the Ten of Cups. This cycle is ending. Could be a relationship, a marriage, a family relationship. You know, maybe issues in the family. But definitely there's an ending. There's completion. Thank God for that. Financially, I think you are definitely more conservative this month, but you have enough. You're definitely making changes this month, and you want to be happy. Look, I picked up the Nine of Cups instead of the Ten of Cups that's sitting right next to it, and the Chariot movement. Absolutely. Moving forward. Charging right ahead. Love the Chariot in this deck. But again, I'm very drawn to the movement, the power, and the speed of this card. Like, I think this is gonna happen for you guys relatively quickly. Whatever this is, however it plays out for you, definitely making changes this month to be happy. Because I think this person is messing with you, Gemini. I really do. Let's get an overall guidance card. I'm not even going to clarify anything because it's straight up. It is. Okay, Gemini. Overall guidance for Gemini. March 2017. Spirit. What is the overall messages for Gemini? March 2017. Alright, well, these two cards flipped right up and out. Oh, wow. Aurora, you are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because soon. Because don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. You're on the right path. Getting out of this relationship, out of this, whatever you're trying to do to move forward, you're on the right path. And we also have, it is safe for you to be powerful. Powerful, just like the Chariot. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. Have the faith. Stay positive. You could do this. You can absolutely do this. You know, just stay positive this month. I know sometimes that's easier said than done, but Gemini, you know, staying positive, keeping the faith is really, you know, by the third week is when things are going to start to move, really. You know, the end of the month, beginning of April is really when things are going to start to really progress for you. Until then, you know, you have the Nine of Cups here, and your hopes and fears. You are getting your wishes. Your wishes are coming true. Just have patience. Okay, Gemini, I hope this message helped you guys out for the month. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to view the video. Let me know what you guys think about these cards, too. If you like them, I'll use them more often. Alright, Gemini, have a fantastic month. I will see you guys back here soon with the morning oracle cards. Take care. Bye-bye.